Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Vivek Ramaswamy and Oliver Anthony's brand new number one American hit. It is the number one song in America in August of 2023, and it is a map of American division, and it is a path to victory if it's understood, and if it's managed, and if it's used, and if it's mastered, and if it's used as a springboard. It's important. It is extremely important. And that is Oliver Anthony's number one hit, Rich Men North of Richmond. Okay? Very, very fascinating song. All right, so what is this and what's happening with it? All right, so let's talk it through. So Oliver Anthony, what's interesting is in July of 2023, Oliver Anthony was no one. Nobody heard of him. He was plunking around doing a couple songs, right? You know, like SoundCloud rappers had more leverage than him, right? August 2023, he arrives, and what makes the difference? What sets things in motion? At this point, he's an American celebrity, right? And what you need to understand is, where is power in America? What Vivek needs to understand is, where is power in America? There's actually three types of power, three types of real power. One of them is classic. It's been around forever. If you have money, you have power, okay? Money is power. It's still powerful in this world. It's not the most important power anymore. American celebrity is far more powerful, far more utilitarian, far more. It's just more useful. It's more, and it is more resonant, and it is a greater power, and that is American celebrity. It is the number one power in the world, and I don't think that's recognized right now. There's a lot of people who are like, "Oh, money will do it." No. You do not understand. American celebrity is a lot more powerful than American money, especially the American and trust and believe, the American dollar is still the most powerful currency in the world. Ain't nothing even close. Nothing can do what American dollar can do, right? But it's important to understand it, okay? So where do we land with all of this? It's very, very interesting, right? So rich men north of Richmond, okay? Now, what is this? This is a country song that is incredibly heartfelt, incredibly sincere, incredibly resonant, and incredibly effective, right? And so this guy, Oliver Anthony, what he's saying in 5 words, like he cut it down, right? And he said, hey, be very aware. There are at least 3. In those 5 words, he calls out 3 divisions, right? He's like, there's a gender division in America, there's a wealth division in America, and there is a geographic north-south division in America, right? So what does Vivek Ramaswamy need to do about this? First of all, he needs to remember the absolutely deadly, right, just horribly dangerous mistake that Hillary Clinton made. She made an absolutely devastating mistake, and she fully suffered for what she did, right? And that was the baskets of deplorables, right? It wrecked her, and basically in one sentence she said, if you are a blue collar American male, I do not value you, I do not respect you, and I do not acknowledge you, right? And so Vivek, he has to be extremely difficult. He has to be very, very careful, right? Because Oliver Anthony is saying, listen, there's a bunch of people who are blue-collar American males, and they have real concerns, and they do not want to be disrespected. They do not want to be ignored. They do not want to be forgotten. And it is extremely likely, extremely easy for Vivek Ramaswamy, as a tech billionaire, right, to very easily forget blue-collar American males. And he needs them to come over, look at his platform, and give him a chance, right, and at least consider making him their president, right? Because he ain't going to win without him, right? So the reality is, Vivek Ramaswamy's team should, right now, the whole team should get in a room, play this song 3 times in a row, shut their mouths, do nothing but listen, and then come out of it and brainstorm away. And he should be talking about this right now and determine what his response is to rich men north of Richmond, right? And he should be talking about this nonstop for a week, right? Fresh new ideas every single day, and saying, hey, this red-haired country singer is singing with 2 hounds at his feet, and a hunting stand in a tree behind him. I know what this is. I hear his pain. I hear your pain. And the fact that this went #1 on iTunes, right? Which is like, that. Do you know how liberal people who use iTunes are? Like, it's ridiculous, right? And this one went #1 on iTunes, right? This is cutting to the heart of American anguish in this moment, right? Vivek Ramaswamy needs to get his entire team thinking about, listening to, and responding to rich men north of Richmond. Every single word of that is my humble opinion. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.